Hello. Hello everyone. Welcome to G Live Game Night. I am your host and I have with me a special lovely guest host for tonight. Please welcome and give a round of applause to the lovely Abby. Hello Abby.
Hello guys. Hello. Welcome to G Live.
Yes. We have talked about this for the longest time because we wanted her in the show, and then now you're here, and I don't know. Uh, we, wa- we have a lot of things to talk about, but before, sige,
Yes,
I'll do
absolutely.
the housekeeping first. Uh, Again, welcome to G Live Game Night, your number one source for board gaming news, updates, or any random things here in the Philippines. We are your hosts, Dwayne and Abby. Willow is not with us tonight. He is on vacation. He's in Thailand. But maybe hopefully he can drop in, join us tonight as a field reporter. Yes. So if you're watching us on Facebook right now, we are live on Facebook. Please do share the stream to your friends, to your family, to your loved ones. We're just gonna hang out, talk about board games and life, life in general. Uh, we are also live in YouTube. So if you're watching us in YouTube, please click the like and subscribe button and hit that notification icon also so that you can get awesome content from us. Uh, so tonight we're gonna do the continuation for Play or Pass, which is the Gencon version of Play or Pass. Last week we had Player Pass, which is a show wherein we take a first look and give our first impressions on some new releases. And since we have a long list of amazing games that are going to be released soon, we're gonna do part two, and tonight is the part two. Little caveat: usually Willow is the one handling the back end, the the the, the tiles. I don't have that, so we're gonna do a little bit of spin. Wherein we don't have a poll tonight. We're just gonna chat, and Abby and I will give first impressions to any game that we're gonna show for tonight. You can give your comment, your suggestion, your violent reactions in the comment section here. Okay. I think that is the housekeeping part. Let me go and introduce our lovely co-host. Hello, Abby. How are you?
Hello,
Abby.
I'm
Abby, you're so pretty. I like the headphones.
Yeah, thank you so much. This is the one of the times that it's working. So usually it doesn't. So
Uh, anyway, can you talk more about your board game journey? Like, how did you start, and what are the memorable moments that you have
oh,
had?
board gaming journey. Actually, I wasn't I'm a bit familiar with board gaming already when we started last year. The I actually known board gaming way back 2015, and the first
Mm-hmm.
store that I've discovered was actually Gaming Library. So we did me and my colleagues at work on last 2015. We played in Dice and Dine, if you're familiar with that. When
Yes,
they're
Dice
still
and
open,
Dine.
yes. When they're still open, they tried teaching us Avalon, but we're already late. We had our dinner very late already, so they had to close, and we weren't able to play that game. And
Oh
ever since,
no.
yeah, so I started searching for some games. So the most memorable game that I actually remembered was Robinson's Crusoe. That's
Wow.
one of the games I bought last year when I started into gaming. Um,
That's pretty heavy, Robinson Crusoe.
yes.
It's a cooperative game, and I heard that it is one of the hardest cooperative games. Is it true?
Actually, actually, it's Not really. It just, it might be because if some people are playing it and they're not really in sync, they have different
Mm.
goals, different objectives. So that might be one of the reasons that wh- why it gets hard sometimes. Pero madali lang talaga siya. Actually, yung kung paano siya aralin is one of the hardest
Ah.
things in Crusoe kasi um the rules are all over the place. The rule book is not really that good. I would say it
Well,
has
I mean,
very long
fair.
pages. Yes. So yeah, nag-start kami last year. That's one of the games we bought. Because I'm actually an avid PC gamer, not really a board gamer. So ever since bata pa ako, I was into PC gaming. I played Max Payne, I played Ragnarok. Um,
Ooh.
Up until last year, I played Call of Duty. I played a lot of first person shooting games. So
That,
uh,
this is a surprise to me. I mean, first person shooter, Abby, that's
yes,
amazing.
I love sniping people in games. So
uh, pero
yeah,
pero how was the transition from video gaming to board gaming? Do you see like any similarities? Was it hard? Was it easy?
yeah, actually, the transition was actually easy. Last year kasi I've had too much games. My eyes actually hurt. That's when I decided that I would
Ah,
love to like reduce my screen time and probably play physically rather than on computers. That's when I transitioned to board games. Uh, so sanay kasi akong maglaro ng mga games na you have to do this in order to do that. Kailangan mag-ipon ng resources to be able to craft some items and all. So I think the transition to games is a bit easier than compared when you're just starting into board gaming itself. Um,
true. That's true.
Yes, that's why I did love on Mars. I wasn't actually familiar with that game. I just saw it on the top 100 video games from Before You Play. If you're familiar with Monique and Naveen, right?
Yes.
So that's when I bought on Mars on gaming library on gaming library actually. So I was talking to Hans regarding this game and all, and then I decided to buy it. It was a really nice game. You have to do a lot of stuff, but it's actually easy. The decisions is what makes the game hard, I think. But all in all, it's a super pretty game, super fun, and yeah.
Ah, okay. Yeah, I'm surprised that you started with On Mars. To tell you the truth, I haven't played On Mars, and that is a pretty heavy game, and I am in awe because usually there's a progression in board gaming. You start with like the easier gateway games, then you progress and progress. But I truly believe that everyone has the capability to enjoy any kind of board game. Parang we usually hear na parang pang matalino lang yan, masyadong mahirap, matagal. No, that's not true. You can enjoy any kind of game, and if you find that game na perfect for you, don't let anyone tell you na parang matagal masyado, pang matalino lang yan, because you're selling yourself short. Everyone is very good. Yeah. Sige. We have other questions. I personally have other questions. Pero if you, our lovely audience, have questions for us, Dwayne and Abby, for tonight, again, very chill. You can just ask in the comment section here. Anything na board game related, not personal. Or I mean, pwedeng like adjacent, not too personal.
Oh,
You can ask us like any board game related, gaming related, or life lessons. Wow, life lessons. You can just comment below, and you can also answer the question for the stream tonight, which is, what is your favorite Gencon release, the board game that was released or announced in Gencon? What excites you the most? Speaking of people who are on the stream right now, we have
hello.
Aina. Aina, hi, good evening.
Hey, Aina.
Aina has a question. Hi
Oh.
Abby, how was Vengeance Roll and Fight? Baka display behind you. I can see that. You know what? Okay,
Oh,
let's
we
make
just got it
Abby
actually.
bigger.
Yes. Oh, we just got the game last day, like Monday. I haven't really had the time to play it. Probably next week. But I already know how it plays. It's like, if you're familiar with their Clue Roll and Heist game, it's almost the same. You have these characters that you could use. You could upgrade their abilities. And all, you roll the die and then beat the boss and the other people in the game. But I wasn't able to play it yet, so I won't be able to say any review. But I know that it's good.
I mean, I think we can transition to one thing because Abby has recently started a new vlog, a YouTube channel, Mochis and Meeple. And one of the things that they do in Mochis and Meeple is to do unboxing or review. They do warehouse raids. You know what? Let me share. Wait. How do I share screen, Chrome tab, and then I will. Where is I already prepared it? There you go.
So, what's your favorite game in Gencon that was released in Gencon 3?
Oh no, there's a lot that I am excited about in from the Gen Con releases. Uh,
Favorites.
there's so many. It's hard to just choose one. Uh, I, I'm excited for uh there's this new what they call that Red Raven game, Nightfall.
Oh, oh,
Maybe
yeah,
we can
yeah.
we can check it out later.
Yes.
It's from Red Raven, one of my favorite publishers, the makers of Above and Below, Now or Never, Near and Far, and then Sleeping Gods.
Sleeping
Always a great
Gods.
fun time. Uh, so that's it. But there's so many. There is so many amazing games that we might go through them. Oh, Turing Machine also. When we checked it out last time in Player Pass, it was like, whoa, this game is amazing.
Yes.
Anyway, I was able to bring it up na. This is Bochis and Meeple in YouTube. So if you can see, they have a lot of of vlogs already. A lot of things in there. A lot of videos already. Abby, if let's show one. What can we show to our audience? Na
Um,
quick lang.
I we could show your all over the XP event probably.
Yeah, that's
So
all over this.
the one in Shang. So
Okay. Okay, so we are watching the All Over the XP video, the vlog from Abby. And speaking of which, we're gonna do All Over the XP again next weekend, again in Shang, and we're all there. We're gonna play board games. We're gonna have dungeons. This is super fun. I am super excited for All Aboard XP.
yes, I am as well.
It's just a fun way to gather this board gaming community, and you can meet a lot of amazing people.
Yes,
Parang,
that's true.
and I'm super surprised there are people from way south, like you, Abby, or you're from the
Yes.
south, and then there are people from the north, like Bulacan area. They come over, they play board games, and it's super fun.
It's
And
actually very,
that's
yeah.
sige. What are you thinking?
Actually, the place is really perfect because a lot of people are going through the halls and then they're seeing just really pretty games and everyone's asking like, oh, everyone's looking at the event place and then they're asking
Yeah,
what those games are. So it was really fun.
yeah. So since it's in a mall, it's in the East Atrium in Shangri-La. People can pass by and then they can see people play and then they will ask, "Uy, ano yan?" And then that's one way to grow the board gaming community by having these events and then parang you see families, dads, moms, their kids, they see, "Oh, what's there?" And then they will join. Or there are times that Willow was talking to a couple of like lolos and lolas asking parang, "Uy, what's that? Board games?" And then Willow was able to explain, "Oh, these are board games." And then the board games are super colorful.
Yeah, I saw that as
Uh,
well.
and then it's like an eye candy, and it's just a fun. Oh, that's the auction. That's people doing the auction. The auction was super fun. The people were really competitive. Oh, Robinson Crusoe. You
Yes.
played it pala.
They
Did
actually
you
won at
win?
this game. Yes, they won.
Congrats. StarCraft. And then there are people who would bring their rare copies, their deluxe version, their Kickstarter versions, and into these events na parang uh, if if you want to try out games that you normally wouldn't be able to try, you can come to All Aboard and then you can parang, oh, there's a deluxe or an anniversary edition and you can join. Ayan, see you at the next event. Wait lang, that's that's another thing. Pero yes, so that's Mochis and Meeple, an amazing content creator in the board game community. Again, congrats and more power. Uh, more power. So if you haven't liked and subscribed Mochis and Meeple, please do. Just hop onto their channel right now and then click like and subscribe. Yes. Okay. That's. Ooh, there's a lot of chats now. Let's go through them. We have Arnel. Hey, new co-host looks like that YouTube vlogger. Yes, you're YouTube vloggers. We have Eman.
Oh, he's
Eman,
watching.
one the other half of Mochis and Meeple saying good evening. I love
Hello.
that. It's todo support. Willow, Abby and Dwayne duo is a play for me. Willow, you need to join us. If you find yourself not stuck in traffic in Bangkok, hop on over. You are totally free. Totally free. We need your help, Willow. We need your help. Uh, we have Neil. Ooh, real question. Twilight
Oh.
Inscription, especially when Mike Delizio mentioned similarities with Hadrian's Wall. Ooh, Twilight
Oh.
Inscription is the roll and write version of Twilight Imperium. Twilight Imperium, that's the large 4X game. I've heard of stories that they would play 8 to 12 hours of Twilight Imperium.
Oh,
It's epic.
you'll be able to know that. I'm not sure if they're going to continue playing, but I think they've scheduled Eman and his friends are scheduling a TI4 game this Saturday, so you might be
Wow.
able to check it out. But I'm not yet sure. So
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, the first time I
yeah.
played Twilight Imperium, we were able to play it within 4 hours. 4 hours, including the
Oh.
teach. So it's one of those games that maybe the, I mean there are like stories that would say this game is actually that long, but I mean it could be done in a shorter span, especially if everyone does the objectives. Okay, we have Aina. Would love to see playthrough of Planted. Abby, Planted looks
One of these
amazing.
days. One of these
Yes.
days.
So write it down. New content. We have Dan. Dan, good evening,
Hello, good
smiley
evening,
face. Hello,
Dan.
Dan. A good friend of yours, diba? You have
Yes.
hung out. Come on. I
Yes.
mean, sobrang inggit ako. Like the southern south people, you have it. Pero you know what? It's okay. The goal is to build your communities so that the people in your
Yes.
neighboring groups can join. 'Di ba?
Oh,
Uh
I would
yes.
just like to congratulate Dan. She just um gotten an AG. She's been an AEG ambassador recently.
Ooh.
So she's going to be
Yay.
featuring a lot of AEG games in the future. So please subscribe to her channel as well. So yeah.
Yay! Congratulations! So that's Dan of Monkey Plays PH now. AEG Ambassador. I have a lot of amazing. There's one
Yes.
AEG game that I really want pero biglang nag-sold out na. It's the Guild of Merchant Explorers.
Oh,
I've talked to Mr. Store. We're gonna restock that defo.
yes.
Pero congratulations AEG. Wow. Wow, come on. Level up. That's why I'm so happy for this community. So uh I mean you guys are amazing. Uh we have Arnel, totally scripted reactions in the vlog. I remember that when we were
Yes.
shooting yung that's part of it. That's the camera magic, 'di ba?
Yes.
Um we have Kendrick answering the
Ooh.
GL question. He answers Turing Machine and Evergreen for me. Evergreen?
Yes, I know that. You place this trees all over the board. I'm actually curious about that game when I saw it, but it's a really pretty game.
Ooh, I mean, we can check it out. So,
Yes.
because honestly, to be honest, there's a lot of games incoming, and then it's just like, parang, wow, there's so many games, so many amazing games. Haven't checked out some, so hopefully tonight we can check them out. We have Araceli saying, "Good evening, po." Good evening, Araceli. Thank you very much for always hanging out with us. We have Arnel. Is Dwayne building a WB deck? A white blue deck? Question mark. Hmm. Is the answer is the answer yes?
Ooh.
Yeah, so I recently got into Magic the Gathering. I play
Oh.
Commander. It's super fun. I think Commander that format is the closest to a board game because it's
Mm.
multiplayer and then you have politics. You can attack anyone, but you can say, "Hey, Abby is the threat. We should attack her." Or Dwayne is actually the threat. He's gonna win. We have to stop him. So that's like the push and pull, the tension of Commander. It's not like Magic, the usual uh games of Magic wherein it's one versus one. So it's just like I have to defeat the other player. This time you can form alliances and then break alliances. It's super fun. I am building a deck. Hopefully I can get to play it soon. We have Mark watching from YouTube. Hi
Hey,
Mark. Good
Mark.
evening, peeps. Mark is our is the host of the BGC game night. So if you find yourself in BGC, either in a Friday or a Thursday or Friday, I'm not sure. Please message Mark so that you can just hang out and make palipas I make pauso na
Make
that. Yeah,
palipas.
make palipas the traffic. Pero it's
Yes.
super fun. I was able to hang out with Mark last week and we played an amazing game of
Ooh.
Hansa Teutonica with
Oh, I'm not
Kai.
familiar with
Yes,
it.
yes. Oh, it's a hidden gem. It's a classic game that is simple but is oh no, I'm not making sense. Simple. The gameplay is simple, but there's a lot of strategy in it. Right?
Oh.
It's like you only do one thing per turn, but there's like, ooh, what if I do this and then do that? That's Hansa Teutonica. We have Gersh. Uy, crossovers. Yes, come on. That's as YouTubers, we do collabs, right?
Hey
Uh,
there. What's up,
hey there.
Maplers? This is
What's up,
actually
Meep? This is a mochis and meeple stream now. Yes. But yeah, we're really excited to feature the local content creators. We have them in the past, and then we're just finding the right schedules so that we can feature them. And tonight is one of those special nights because we have an amazing co-host. Mark saying, congrats, Dan. Yes, congrats. Michael. Hi, folks. I'm late. You're not late. You're just in time because we're just saying hi to people. Mike says, GL question. The Fox
Ooh,
Experiment by Mare. Si Maring
my,
Elizabeth. Si
it's a
Maring
roll and
Elizabeth
ride.
Hargrave. Yes, it's a roll and write from the designer of Wingspan and Mariposa. Also excited with the new trick-taking game that was released. Cat
Oh.
in the Box. Trick-taking. Trick-taking is a simple mechanic per the way that they spin, they add more to the game. It's really, really exciting. Uh, Arnel says, might bring my commander deck on all aboard. Maybe also my pet project for teaching new players. Yes, maybe we can play a game or two of commander. My 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 deck is not optimized, but I mean that's not the point of the game. It's just to have fun with people. Uh, because I mean honestly, when I started or before I was a bit intimidated by Magic players because they're very competitive, right? There's the stigma of Magic players, but if you get to see that there are Magic players that are very kind, welcoming, it makes the experience very fun and inviting. Just like in board gaming, we're very welcoming and inviting, and then we play a lot of board games. It doesn't matter who wins or loses. It's just that we have a lot of fun. Yes. So again, please continue writing down your comments if you have uh, answers to the GL question, which is what is the your favorite or the Gencon release that you're most excited about, or if you have any questions for us, for me and Abby, uh, uh, the it's like an impromptu AMA that we can do, and so just comment below. And tonight we're gonna do a spin to our classic play or pass because we don't have Willow tonight. So I don't have the board. But it's okay. We're just gonna look at some games and then we're gonna react, give our first impression to the games, and then on the comment section you can just write what are your thoughts, your feelings, violent reactions. Violent. Pinupush talaga yung violent reactions. Like parang, this game, no. Uh, or parang, GL, you must have that, or else. I don't know. Uh, it's we're gonna go through the same list from last week because we have a long list, and then we're gonna go through them. Hopefully, we can talk about a couple of games, especially the games that were mentioned a while ago. We can go through them. First up, wait lang. Eh, Sige, while I'm trying to figure this out, Abby, uh,
Yes.
speaking of, next week is all aboard, but what's happening this weekend?
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't
Yes,
know.
we do have an event coming up this Saturday and you guys are invited. Everyone is free to join. It's in King City. It's actually near Bikutan. I posted commuting instructions to get there. But yeah, this is just a casual board game meetup where you get to go, bring some friends, play some games, and the venue has free water and coffee so that you guys are okay with that. You just need to bring a tumbler. So yeah, you're invited to play with us. I will be bringing some games that we have as well, especially planted. So if you guys wanted to try it out as well, you are free to come. Just click on the uh going button on the event page, and so that we could at least figure how many people are going to the event itself. So yeah, you're free to join. Anyone is free to join. So you just go if you're free on Saturday, and we'll meet you there.
Okay, yes. So, again, this is a board game day this Saturday,
Yes.
August 20 in King City. It's a co-working venue in Parañaque. They have amazing tables. They have free coffee, right? And
Yes, free
then we
coffee.
can just order food, right?
Yes, you're
Yes.
definitely free to deliver, have Grab deliver some food in the area, and you can eat in your tables. There are also restaurants around the area, so you could eat outside as well if you want. But yeah, and we'll be playing
Yes.
from 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. So that's a lot of hours of gaming.
14 hours of gaming. That's
Yes.
amazing. Yes, yes. So again, if you're in the area or if you're not in the area like me, let's go down to King City for an amazing board game session, board game day, 14 hours of gaming. Bring your games that you want to play, but we will also bring games. Uh, if you know someone who is not into board gaming yet, you can invite them. I believe there's a person who asked na parang, I don't speak English. No, I don't
Yeah.
speak Filipino. Is it okay? You, I mean, you can bring your foreigner friends. They can come and join because again, this hobby is super welcoming. We have a question from Mr. Store. Will someone bring Cascadia? So someone bring Cascadia. I do not have a copy yet of Cascadia, but
Me
we'll
too.
call for it. Na parang, hey, Cascadia, come on down. Dan says, collab. Go Abby and Dwayne. Well, hoping for more collabs. To our resident AEG. uh, I'm super impressed talaga. I mean, good job, Dan. Congratulations. Okay. Um, Now I prepare this. Okay. Okay. So the first game that we're checking out is a game from Brother Wise Games. It is called Empire's End.
Ooh,
I was
it has
trying
been
to look
hard.
for a video for this, but I was not able to look because this game won't be crowdfunding until November 2022. So it's not yet out. It's very fairly new and was just announced. But what we have right now is you lead a grand civilization at the height of its influence, but you can save it from collapse. In Empire's End, 2 to 4 players compete to keep Calamity at bay. Ooh, there's a Calamity. Designed by John D. Clare with art by Kwanchai Moria. Wow!
Oh, Kwanchai Maria. Hi,
Yes!
Sam.
Kwanchai, a very prolific board game artist. Empire's End is different kind of civilization game. So we have had a couple of civilization game, but this one is a bit different. Each round, players must pay to avoid disaster cards such as floods, famines, and barbarians. The players who ends the bidding must take the disaster, which devastates one of their territories, but they also gain all the resources bid to avoid it. So it's like what's that game? No thanks. Are you familiar with that game, Abby?
No,
No thanks. Or
no,
in
thank
French,
you.
no mercy. Uh, wherein I basically you bid and then the person who loses the bid will take that bad thing, but will take also all the resources. And then, but
Oh,
we don't have a lot of information yet because this game won't be in
yes.
crowdfunding until November 2022. But if you sign up for pre-order alert and complete this form, you'll be informed that by November 2022 you'll get this game. Um, how do you feel about civilization games, Abby?
I
Are
actually
fan, not a fan?
when it comes to PC games, I am a fan except for the part where we have to go to war. I did play a Civilization game before. I think it was Napoleon Total War, and I'm not really interested with that kind of games. But in civilization games where you build things, I do love them. So probably I would try playing this one first before I buy a copy, because
True.
I just wanted to make sure if it's really that good. I need to see some videos. And also, I am familiar with the designer of the game, John DeClaire.
John Declare. What other
Yes,
games did John make?
he designed Cubitos, Space Base, Dead Reckoning, a game that
Ooh,
was illustrated by my favorite artist, Ian O'Toole. And then
Dead
Mystic Veil.
Reckoning.
Yeah, Mystic Veil and Rolling Heights, one of the recent releases of games in Kickstarter, I think. So, and Space Base. So,
Mm,
Space Base.
Space Base is super fun. Yeah, for me, I also like Civilization. I like the part wherein you allocate resources and then you try to build different aspects of a civilization, either the technology, the politics, and uh, I think I'm like you. I don't like going to war or military. The most popular civilization game, probably for everyone, is Seven Wonders, and I rarely do the war in
Oh,
in Seven Wonders.
I
Too.
actually got the roads before. I played with some of my friends, Michael and Kay. I got roads and I need to go to war. And yeah, I won because I got into war a lot of times. But that's the case that it's okay. That's okay.
Yeah, that's okay. But I mean, sometimes you need you have it's better not to telegraph your moves to your other player to the other player so that they will not, okay, I'm just gonna get one shield and I'm sure to defeat Dwayne in war, because for sure Dwayne will not go to war. uh, that's a pro tip. Don't telegraph your moves to the other players. Don't be too predictable. Switch it up from time to time. Sige. uh, we we have some comments here. First is, I think someone's gonna bring Cascadia. So hooray! I'm sure Jonas will bring Cascadia. Cascadia, have you played Cascadia, Abby?
No, actually not. I wasn't able to. But I did. I wasn't able to buy the game as well. But I want to try it out. So,
Me too.
but
I was able to play it just this weekend, and it's super fun.
oh,
I like the games
so
that are simple, wherein you just do one thing per turn, but there's a lot of strategy in it. And the art is gorgeous. You have your animals, you have the bears, you have the salmon, you have the hawk, uh, and you have the fox. So I like the art. Yes. So hopefully people will bring Cascadia because it's a great game. It is the game of the year, or Spiel des Jahres. That means it is really the best game as per the judges. Uh, we have Daniel say, "Yay! Tara na sa King City. Let's play." Yes. Again,
yeah,
that's the
go.
Saturday. Um, Saturday. Saturday na. Wow. Wednesday, Thursday,
Yeah.
Friday, Saturday. So,
Time flies
uh,
so fast.
time flies. I mean, and then next week we have all aboard.
Yes.
Yes.
That's a whole week end of gaming for the last weekends of August.
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 Yes.
That's so nice.
Uh, we have Kenwick saying, "I
Oh,
can bring Cascadia on Sunday of all aboard." So, if you want to
that's
try,
good.
if you want to try Cascadia, like Mr. Store, you can come on down. All aboard is next week. This weekend will be the Mochis and Meeple in King City board game day. And next week, all aboard in Sham. We have Fred. Hello. What did we miss about collabs? Well, I mean, co- if you want, Fred is also an amazing content creator. He has a Facebook page called Pre Games or Pre Games, PRE. I'm not sure. Fred, what is it? Pre or Pre?
Pre.
Uh, you can you can follow him as well. He's super witty, super funny. I think yung last post that he did was a riff on the international state colleges of the Philippines, something board game, and then there's like the courses for board games. Super, super duper witty. That's Fred. And then we have Kelvin. Kelvin saying Emperor's End. It looks like they have a no thanks mechanic where you pay money not to get something. Yes, no thanks. No thanks. Simple game, but I'm sure in in Empire's End it will be a little bit more complicated, judging from the civilization aspect and judging that it is from Brotherwise game. Okay. Uh, Another game. Oh, wait lang. We should vote pala. Is it a play or a pass? First impression, play or pass for us, Abby?
I would I would possibly pass for now.
Me too. I need more information because
Yes.
the crowdfunded will be in November. Maybe we can
Yeah.
revisit it by November and
Yeah.
then we'll check it out again. Okay. Again, play or pass, it's just our first impression. Doesn't mean that we play or we pass that it's the game is good or bad. It's just our very very subjective first impression on things. It might change. But the point of this show is to just talk about games and check out the games are that are going to be released soon. So if you have thoughts about the games that we are going to talk about, please type in the comments below. We would love to hear your thoughts. Okay, what's our next game? So I'm just going through the poll that we have had last week. And the next, oh, I think Abby, you're the one who posted this. It is
Oh, which?
Gartenbau.
Oh, Garten
Okay,
Bow.
Gartenbau. So I need to type Gartenbau. Gartenbau board game. Also it's on Kickstarter. I think we can check out this Gartenbau. And then there's a trailer, so we can check out the trailer. Is it playing? No, not yet. Is it not playing? Why does it not want to play?
Is it online already?
It should be online.
Oh, there it is.
There we go. It's maybe my internet is just slow.
Step back in time to the late 19th century, where you and your fellow gardeners seek to grow the most beautiful mature gardens.
Ooh.
Travel around the petals, selecting either seedling tiles or taking sun and water resources. Add the
Ah.
seedlings into your garden and
Okay, so I think it's my internet. My internet is slow. Let's wait for it to buffer for a little bit. But my first impression, I love the art. Very
Yes.
colorful. And then
use those
second my
resources to purchase plants from the market, which are placed over top of 2 seedling tiles. Continue to grow your garden by placing flower tiles across 2 eligible plant tiles, adding a 3rd layer in your garden. Gartenbau includes beginner and advanced flower tiles, offering lots of options for new or experienced players. Earn prestige from horticultural achievements by carefully curating the plants and flowers in your garden. Gain the most prestige at the end of the game to be crowned the Master Gardener.
Ooh. So that is the trailer for Garden Bow.
25th century game.
It is collect seedlings, purchase plants, and grow flowers to earn the title of Gartenmeister. So it is very German. In this beautiful Victorian themed tile game, uh, I think that the mechanics are fairly straightforward. You just go around the flower, you pick up either the seedlings or the resources for it to grow, like water and sun. And then you try to be the most prestigious master gardener. Yeah, it's fairly straightforward. Uh, what are your thoughts, Abby, about this game?
I actually liked the game when I saw it posted um in Naveen's and Monique's channel, and when they review the Gencon games, I was actually interested with the planting and all. And it looks like it tastes a bit the same with planted in terms of you're getting
Oh,
resources, collecting resources and all, but it's not uh that similar when it comes to the mechanics. This is all about gardening, and planted is more on doing uh taking care of plants for your home. So it it's kind of different, but I do love planting games, so this is a play for me definitely.
true. I mean, there is a recurring theme for the games that I've noticed that there's a lot of plant-based game, flowers game. Uh,
Yes.
because I think it's just that our we just want to reconnect to nature. And then we also have a lot of games that features a lot of animals, so like Cascadia, we have parks, uh, we have Earth, we have Wingspan. A lot of games that are more nature based, and it's amazing because one, you can play this with kids, and they will uh, really appreciate nature. uh, and then you can also play it with your friends and family or a significant other, and it's a uh relaxing time kasi
Yes.
parang chill, very plantita vibes.
Yes, that's
uh
true.
so so yeah, let's go to the chat. uh Chat, what do you think of garden bow? Do you have any thoughts? While waiting for them to chat, we have Desky saying,
Oh,
"Uy,
hey
si Abby."
Desky.
Uh, Dan saying, "Nice ng artwork, sarap niya sa mata." It's
Yes,
interesting.
definitely.
The artwork is reminiscent of Regency era, or like parang
Mm,
more Bridgerton
yes,
vibes,
it
because a lot
has
of
this
the
Victorian.
yeah,
Mm,
a lot of the plant games now, like Verdant, like Herbaceous, they use the watercolor, which I love
yes, I
because
actually
it's
have
very relaxing.
all of them there.
Di ba? Di ba? Very relaxing. Parang,
True.
halaman.
You just have tea and then play those games. It's super, super fun.
Yeah. We have Fred saying melding and splaying mechanic. Interesting. Yeah. So melding is when you combine two tiles, as we can see in this game, and then splaying is when you put the tiles in a certain way so that it will form the matches that you need. So very
Oh,
interesting,
like
'di ba?
Kanban EV.
La- uh it like what other games does is playing? Sprolopolis is playing. Uh,
Uh, uh,
King Domino is
yes.
playing. Is playing. I Yeah. So those are some games. Oh, we have Mr. Store adding to the
Ooh.
collection of games that features nature animals. We have Wild Serengeti, Keystone,
Oh, that's good.
Ark. How can we forget Ark
Arc
Nova?
Nova.
New York Zoo, Savannah Park.
Savannah
I think
Park.
we can do a full show about top 10 animal games or top 10 halaman games. Halaman games. Uh, soon we can do that. We have Kelvin say artwork
Yes.
looks
Hi,
great.
Kelvin.
Mr. Sar saying Meldon's Play innovation na. Ooh, that's also another game na meld and play ang core mechanic. Uh, Fred, yes, I love that mechanic from innovation. Yay. Uh, JB. Oh, JB. Hello. Good evening, Dwayne and
Hello.
Happy. Hello. Hello, JB. Thank you
Hi.
for dropping by. Again, this is a chill version of Play or Password. We're just gonna check some games and then we're gonna give some thoughts, first impressions, of
Let's
what we
make
think
boodle
about the game.
ourselves.
Yeah. Uh, Boodle Buddies.
Boodle buddies.
And then Fred saying, G. Available on BGA. I think this is for innovation. So yes. Uh, Mr. Sar, split plant and animals. There's enough from each category for a full show. Yes, definitely. There is like a lot of games with plants, photosynthesis, arboretum, so many games. And then we have a lot of games that are animal themed, from our dog lover to cat lady, and then to the more exotic games na more savannah type, Savannah Park, New York Zoo, all of that amazing uh games. Okay. So uh our vote player pass, for me it is a play.
Yay!
Yay! So it's a
Yay!
play.
Even it's
Nor,
just two of
more,
us voting.
I mean, we make do with what we have. Normally, in this point, Willow is the one that will drag the cover of the board game into a certain part. Uh, then then we say, okay, or will say we need more votes, because it's super close. Uh, pero sige, I digress. We go on to our next game that we're going to check out. It is Sky Mines. Sky Mines.
Ooh.
Sky Mines. So I am typing Sky Mines. Sky Mines. We have Board Game Geek, or do we have anything that would give me like a trailer? We have Rado. Okay, so there's not a lot. So let's go for Board Game Geek. Okay. Skymines, 2022, so it will be released later this year. Mine the moon and invest in promising companies to make yourself a fortune. It is a game for 1 to 4 players, so it's one, so kayang solo. Uh, it is a bit long, 75 to 150 minutes.
Wow.
The weight is 3.86, fairly heavy.
Wow.
I mean,
Yeah,
it's up your alley,
that's
Abby. 'Di ba?
yes.
Um, and this is the description from the publisher. Ooh, there's an official link to the. Ooh, let's go. Let's go to the official website. It's not it.
Sky Mine.
It's
So
it's
it's
from Deep Print Game. Young. Man, so these are
it
some
looks
pictures of it.
cool.
Ang ganda. It's very spacey.
Space.
And then, ooh, there's
Oh,
okay.
it looks
So
nice.
it looks very nice. Description: 50 years ago, humanity began mining the moon and asteroids for decades. That task was firmly kept in the hands of the world government. But turmoils of recent years have caused this enterprise to collapse. Now, adventurous companies and private investors take to the sky to revive this mining network. As investors, you try to earn the most crypt coin,
Oh,
uh, over the course of 7 rounds. So only 7 rounds. You do this by investing mined resources in companies, by spreading their outposts. You can improve your earnings by supporting your scientists' research and by having them collect precious helium 3. Ooh, helium 3. The Heart of Sky Mines is a unique card programming and hand management system that requires careful and clever planning. It provides deep player interaction by letting you invest in any 4 companies as you see fit, and as the combination of company abilities changes each game, there are endless synergies and strategies to explore. It is designed by award-winning designer Alexander
oh,
Pfister
fast.
and partnered with Viktor Kobilki
Kobike.
to create a new strategic challenge for gamers. Wow.
I love Fister, though I still haven't bought any games from him.
Welcome to
This
the
is not
North
for it.
American.
I thought it is a trailer
I
for Sky Mines.
yes.
Pero yeah, so it is basically a mining game. Uh,
Yeah, it's like an a game that introduces you how to invest in cryptocurrencies. Is that it?
yeah, you mine Cryptcoin. The interesting part in this game is the core mechanic wherein it is a card programming and hand management system. So, for example, can I'm not sure if we can see. Do we have Caldera Pike? We have a teaser. Let's go check it out.
Humanity has been mining the moon for several years, but the governmental space agency has recently failed at this lucrative task. So now, adventurous companies have decided to step in and revive this mining network.
I just
As
realized
private
that
investors, you sniff the
later
chance for
five.
high profits. Who will have earned the most crypt coin by the end of the game and take the win? It can be you if you manage to invest in the most promising companies and help them spread their outposts across the moon. By supporting your scientists' research and collecting precious helium 3, you can increase your earnings as well. To be successful in Sky Mines, you must master its clever card system, plan your actions wisely, and make good use of the wide range of abilities that the different companies provide. The game's high variability is increased further by several modules, a 4-chapter campaign, the Luna card deck, and an alternative game board that takes you among the asteroids of the belt and adds shuttles to the action. Sky Mines, a cunning expert game by Alexander Pfister and Victor Kobilka.
Koboka.
Presented by Deep Print Games.
It looks kind of
Okay.
heavy already.
It is fairly heavy. What I know is that Sky Mines is the quote unquote reimagining of the game Mombasa. Okay.
Oh,
Yes. Um, okay. I think it's very important for us to discuss Mombasa, the history of the game, because there's a lot of games that we have had that has colonization as a theme. While I mean, colonization happened, it's part of our world history. The thing there is we don't want to lionize or make light of colonization, right?
yeah,
Um, it's important to know that it happened, and but it is but we don't. There are some games that since it's an economic game, it makes it look like that when you colonize something, that is a good thing, which is not, definitely not the case. Anyway, so that is my my a thought that I want to share. Pero Sky Mines reimagining of it, I played Mombasa once. It is a very economic game, and then what's unique about the game is you have four tracks that
mhm,
move, and you have to balance a lot of things, which is very, very exciting. Plus, this is a game by an award-winning designer, Alexander Pfister.
yeah.
So I'm fairly sure that
Mister,
this will be na 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 Pfister Pfister.
I wanted to try out his game Maracaibo ever since. So,
Yes.
yeah.
What are the other games of Alexander Pfister? Uh
He has Maracaibo. I think.
Great Western
I'm not
Trail.
sure.
That's his, right?
Yes, Great Western Trail. Um,
Broom
Cooper Island. I'm
Service.
not sure if his, if it's his, but let me check.
I think Broom Service is also his. Anyway,
Yes.
uh, so let's reserve our thoughts, our further thoughts for Skymines. Let's go check out our comments. Okay, Arnel saying, I miss photosynthesis. I think this is when we were talking about
Andy.
plant-based games. Paolo saying, oh, si Abby pala yan. Akala ko si Lance sa thumbnail view. Abby, have you met Lance?
Yes, it's actually we're friends
Oh, yeah.
already. She's my first DM in D&D before, so yeah, that's when we met.
Yes. I can see some similarities na parang
Oh,
because you
he
have
has
I think
this.
it's yeah, I think you have the same headphones with the cat ear. So and then since
Yes.
it's a small thumbnail, I mean uh probably get a mistaken identity. We have JP saying good evening.
Hello.
Uh Kelvin saying Sky Mines, brain burning hand management coming from Mombasa. Yes, it is the reimagining of Mombasa, brain burning hand management. And for those games naman, heavier games, I feel what we usually do is we have like a heavy game, plus we have palate cleanser games.
Yeah.
So parang so that you refresh your mind, and then like you have different sections of your mind, and then for example you play Sky Mines and then you play Taco Cat Gucci's Pizza. So parang 'di ba na, and then after the palate cleanser game, then you are now ready to do another heavy game if you so want. Yeah.
Yes.
We have Ken Rick saying re-implementation of Mombasa, it is great. We have Fred saying board game to the moon. Wait lang. Wait. Is this a reference that I should know? Or
Yes.
just basic to the moon?
It might
Or is
be
it
a
because of
reference with
stocks?
a crypto term, to the moon.
Ah.
Yes.
Yeah. Now I learned something. We have John Dominic saying, real question, aside from Turing Machine, because puzzles, yes, and Horizons of Spirit Islands, I'm also
Oh,
interested in Septima. Septima!
Septima.
Septima, these witches cannot say that. I'll probably bring Azul Queen's Garden to all aboard. Yes! Ooh, is Azul Queen's Garden out na? Uh, okay. Um, I can I can say something regarding this. Uh, Gaming Live will be getting Turing Machine. That is for
Ah!
sure. And then we'll also get Azul Queen's Garden. So yeah. Yes, really, really excited for both of those games. Uh we have Mr. Soar saying, listing
Oh,
a
Luna
couple of
Capital.
games that are moon themed. So Sky Mines, Moons, After Nova, Luna Capital. What other games are moon themed?
Uh,
Eclipse? No, that's not moon themed.
I'm
Does
not
the
sure.
One Night Ultimate Werewolf, is it moon themed? I mean,
I think so.
because we have the day and night, and then maybe what other moon themed game? I'm very certain there's a lot of space or moon themed game out there. If you have others, you can comment. Maybe we can come up with like top 10
Oh,
plant based
welcome to the
game.
moon.
Welcome to the moon.
Yes.
Is it the new Welcome to?
Yes, it's the new welcome to roll and write.
Ah, okay. Uh, yes. It's is it a roll and write still, or is it a flip
Yes.
and write?
Um,
Oh,
it's a flip and write. Yes,
flip and write.
I think
Okay.
so.
We have Michael saying we just tried
Oh
Oh My
yeah.
Goods by Fister this morning, and it was a blast. What's Oh My Goods?
I think it's a card game. I'm not
With
yet familiar
goods?
with. Yes, I'm
Maybe
just
we can get
familiar
to
with
try
it.
it.
Yes,
Maybe we can get to try it
on
this weekend.
Saturday.
Diba? Perfect. We have Neil Patrick saying Boon Lake was surprisingly good. I'm also excited with Sky Mines. Boon Lake, we have checked that out in a previous player pass,
Mhm.
and it looks amazing. Sky Mines also amazing, and I think now we make our fearless forecast. Fearless forecast, is it a play or a pass for us? For me, it is a play. How about you,
Yeah.
Abby?
I do think it's a play for me. I'm not sure if I'm getting it, but I do wanted to try it out.
Yeah.
So definitely it's a play.
Yes. Okay, so that's Sky Mines. Okay.
Woo! That's a lot of play.
A lot of play. Actually, I just realized looking at the time that we just done 3 games. 3 games. Maybe we should do like this is hard. How how because I when there's a game you just want to talk about it. I
Yes.
think that's the first rule of being in a board game community. You always talk
There's
about board games.
there's a lot of
Uh,
games that is being released every week, every month, so there's a lot to talk about.
okay. Maybe we can do a very very quick uh rapid fire round. Are you up for it?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. Wait. So I will put up the poll. Where is it? Okay, so we have a poll here in the G Live Game Night community. A lot of people are sharing information here. So we have wait, that's not part of it. We have Kay and Michael who had a vlog, also an amazing content creator. They had a game day last weekend in Bacoor Imus in Seraphims. Um, Mark getting his copy of Poetry for Neanderthals expansion in Azul.
We got our
Uh,
copy as
I'm
well.
super excited for the I'm gonna get my copy before Saturday for sure. I'm gonna bring it and then we're gonna play. We're gonna make
There's
we're
two bat
gonna
for that.
we're gonna double bat.
Double bat.
We have Sam, we have Dicestro, and Dominaria Unlimited. So if you're not yet a part of the G Live Game Night community, feel free to join. And you can share anything that is related to gaming. Actually, even not related to gaming, we post trailers for movies, upcoming TV series. If you have any questions about board games, you can ask here. The people here are super welcoming and super fun. Wait lang. Last week pa pala yun eh. So this is our player pass from last week. So we have
Brazil.
Clank, Turing Machine, Acropolis, Wormholes, Brazil in the play section. And in the pass section, we have Horizons of the Spirit Island and Starship Captains. But the poll should be here. Yon. Okay.
Yay.
Ay, so we've done Clank, we've done Eldars End, we've done Acropolis, we've done Garden Bow, we have done Starship Captains, Sky Mines Wormholes, Brazil, Tiletum or Tiletum. Do you
I
know
think
anything about this game, Abby?
I actually just saw it in the hottest games and BGG, I think. So it's basically just tile laying, I think, but
Okay.
I'm not I'm not sure.
Uh, this is the. There's not a lot of information also in BGG, so uh, but in BGG it says in Tiletum, you and your fellow players take on roles of rich merchants traveling across Europe from Flanders to Venice during the golden age of Renaissance. So it's
Oh, Renaissance. Oh, it's
traveling
definitely,
merchants.
yeah, it's not a tile laying. I'm so sorry about that.
It is not. I think it's the name of the place. So I think it's not
Stiletto.
Maybe it's Tiletum. Maybe it's a city or a place in Italy. I am not sure. But rapid round with the little information that we have. Is it a play or a pass?
Play. I like the art.
Oh yeah, we should share the art. Wait lang. How do I share more screens? Share. S- Oops. Beep 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 beep.
Is it
Yeah.
your loading sound effect?
That's my loading sound effect. Okay, so this is that the board.
Yes,
Diba?
I
It's
totally
very
love the colors.
with the color theme. It's very Euro, a very heavy
Yes.
Euro. And then this is the cover. Oh, it's from Daniele
Oh,
Tazzini and
it's
Sim.
Theatrix.
It's Simone Luciani. Oh,
Those are
is
hard
this?
names for a hard
Yeah,
name for
they're both Italian, I
okay.
believe, and it's from Board and Dice. Is this the a continuation of their T series?
Ooh.
I think Calvin has the answer. Uh, Tiletum, newest T game from Board and Dice. So we have Solkin, we have Teotihuacan, we have Tawanti
Oh,
Suyu, and now Tiletum.
oh, that's cool.
Ayan, ay Tekenu pala. Neil says, agreeing,
Tolkien.
Tiletum is the new T game. Solkin, Teotihuacan, Tekenu, etc. Ah,
I
I, I
liked Tolkien when I played it. It's really fun.
I love Solkin because
Yeah.
it's rotating. Uh
Yes.
it's the only game that it feels like a merry-go-around, but you need to time. Uh, Judging from this board,
It
so you
says
have your
here
own
it's
board.
a dice management game.
Mm.
So,
Anyway,
oh,
so
there's the dice.
for me, it's a play.
Play!
It's a play. Okay. Next one, that was added by Froilan Flores. Next one is Ready Set Bet. Uh,
Oh,
Ready Set Bet. Let's just take a look and then look at the Ready Set Bet. It
it's
a bet
actually familiar.
or no bet?
I
Is
think
it's a horse
the
racing game from AEG? Ready Set Bet. Here is the cover.
oh,
Okay, and then these are people who are playing it, but this is the board. So it's a betting game. It's a betting game. And then according to BGG, the description in Ready Set Bet, you and your friends head to the races for a day of cheering, jeering, and betting on your favorite horses, whose fates hang on every roll of the dice. So Ready Set Bet is played over 4 rounds. Each round consists of a race followed by bet resolution. During each race, players freely place their bet tokens on the board while the race is going on. After each race, players win or lose money for each of their placed bets token, then receive a VIP club card to help them win more money for the following races. After 4 rounds, the player with the most money wins. So it is basically a betting game with dice rolling. What do you think of this game, Abby? Ready, set, bet.
um, it looks
This
okay, but I'm not a fan of uh, uh betting games. But I think
me.
I'm not sure if I saw this one on a watch it played live stream before. I'm not sure
Oh,
if this is the game they're playing, but it looks okay for to play with a lot of people, I think. So,
yeah. It, it reminds me of what is that racing game with cars? Is it the one where I mean you can bet on other cars and but you move your own car? Is it? It's the game Flam Rouge is the bike game, but there's also racing. I can't remember. Oh no, it's in the tip of my tongue. It's like, is it Formula D? No. Anyway, there's a racing game. It's super fun, but I agree with you. I'm not also a betting man. Unless it's a race of camels. Someone answered. I am so thankful. Kelvin, you're a lifesaver. Yes,
oh,
downforce.
downforce.
Downforce is super fun because uh you move your own car, but at the same time you can bet on other people's cars. So there's blocking wherein you maneuver your car in front of the other, or you move the other car so that I mean, if you're betting on, like, for example, I'm the red car and you're the blue car, I can bet on you and then help you win. So, but no one knows who I'm really betting on. And Mike also says downforce. Thank you very much. This is amazing. But yeah, for me, it is a pass for now.
Yeah, me as well.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay. Then
it's John Declare again.
but again, if we say pass, it doesn't mean that the game is
Yeah.
not a good game. It's just that a personal preference. We let's do one more. Ooh, okay. So I want to do more. I want to check out
Yeah.
Evergreen because that was mentioned a while ago, and I want to check it out. Evergreen. Okay. Evergreen 2022. I think this is it. Ooh. Ever I mean, the box looks amazing. Look at that box. Look at that
And
art.
it has these three meeples as well. So it's really cute.
The art is ah,
Yes.
gorgeous.
Adding to wish list right now.
Okay, that's Evergreen. We can check out. Okay, the description. In Evergreen, your goal is to build a lush ecosystem by planting seeds, growing trees, and placing other natural elements in your planet, trying to make it in the greenest and most fertile of all. You choose biome cards from a common pool to determine which area of your planet you'll develop in a round. The cards not chosen make those regions more fertile. So it's like you draft cards and then the ones that are not chosen becomes more in has more resources on it. To create a huge forest, you want to grow trees, plant bushes, and place lakes while using the power of nature to gain extra actions. Ideally, you can concentrate on your trees in the most fertile areas, but without them overshadowing. Oh, overshadowing.
Oh.
Reminiscent of photosynthesis. As you also want them to collect as much light as possible. There is an official page from Evergreen and then I'll check it out. But so far, it looks amazing. The art is amazing. It is designed by Jalmar Hak, and artist is Wen Yi Geng. That's Tiletum. Okay. Yeah, this will be our last game that we're gonna check out for tonight because it's already past 9. Oh, so it's coming Q4 2022. A
Woo!
tree growing abstract strategy game where you make the planet greenest and most fertile of all. Look, you have this board and you have trees, and then you have different section in your planet. So it's an abstract strategy game for 1 to 4. 1 to 4 players, so you can play solo. The, oh, Hajalmar Hack is the designer of the award-winning game Photosynthesis.
Oh,
Oh,
so
that's the
that's
reason why you
why.
have the sun. So if you can see, you have the sun here, and then if you have trees that are super tall, it will block the other trees. That's super smart. So pick a biome, grow your trees, concentrate your trees in the most fertile areas, and let them collect light without overshadowing each other to score points. Craft your own strategy, pick cards. Try to keep your trees close to each other to score points for biggest forest. This is, and there is a trailer. Let's check it out.
Imagine having the power of shaping your own planet, taking a desolate land and transforming it into a lush paradise. Welcome to Evergreen. Evergreen is a game for 1 to 4 players where you plant sprouts and grow them into trees to create a huge forest. Collect sunlight and make your planet the lushest of them all. You start each round by picking a card from the drafting pool. The card you choose determines the biome where you must perform your action to plant sprouts, or grow your plants into bigger trees. You can obtain bonus actions by upgrading your special powers. Place lakes for faster growth. Plant bushes to connect your trees into a huge forest, and more. Be Beware though, the cards you don't take are just as important as the ones you pick. They end up in the fertility zone and make that biome more valuable at the end of the game. Earn points at the end of each season for your biggest forest and for the light collected by your trees, as long as they're not overshadowed by other trees, of course. At the end of the game, you also collect bonus points for the fertility of your biomes. Make sure to grow big trees in the most valuable areas of your planet to earn loads of points. Bring your planet to life in Evergreen.
So that's evergreen. What do you think, Abby?
It's an ever play.
It's an ever play.
Yeah, I love the art. I love the theme, and I love the really cute tree meeples. It's super cute.
Yes, I totally agree. I like the theme, I like the art, and I like that there's a sun aspect to it,
Yes.
reminiscent of photosynthesis. Yeah. Uh, in photosynthesis, you're in just one space and then you're competing. I mean, that's how nature works. But this time, you have your own planet, so you can really um, you can plan in such a way that you optimize your planet.
So
But
it's like
I agree. This is also a play for me. It's super nice. I'm excited for this one. Uh, but yes, unfortunately, even with the speed round, we're only able to do a couple of games. But what we can do is that we can keep the conversation going in the G Live Game Night community. If you have other games that you're excited about, for example, there is a new game that was designed by Elizabeth, si Maring Elizabeth. The Fox Experiment. We can talk about it in G Live Game Night community because just post there. People are super kind and welcoming. It's a fun community. Uh, Before we leave, I think there are people who have some comments. We have Neil saying, looks like a
oh,
good rival for Long Shot the Dice Game. Same theme but roll and write. Long Shot the Dice Game is currently number 4 if you rank BGG games released in 2022. Ooh.
I am actually
I think
curious
this
with
is
this
for
game.
Ready Set Bet.
Yes.
Ah, okay. You're the first one. Another information that I'm gonna give you: Long Shot the Dice Game. Soon in gaming library.
Oh, that's cool.
Yes. Uh that's the reason why you watch the show, because sometimes you have information and you're the
Once the
first to know.
terrain coming in.
Yes, Turing Machine coming in. Kelvin saying, Ready Set Bet, this is purely betting. Another player or app runs the game. It was
Yeah,
played
so
in
this what.
you
Yes,
can
it
watch
was
it
played and watch it
played.
played.
The 24-hour stream.
Yes, I saw them betting. I was actually thinking if it's wits and wagers or ready set bet because they were
Yes.
betting all over the place.
John Dominic saying, saw it on Dice Tower's Gencon vlog. The announcer in that vid was Chef's Kiss. Yes. Kelvin saying, Evergreen, same designer, photosynthesis. It has some of the mechanics. Yes, same designer. His name is Jalmar Haq. And I hope I was able to pronounce his name correctly. Luvin saying, baka may
Ooh,
pre-order ng Dog Park.
dog park
Uh,
or
Wait,
bark
I
park?
always get confused between Dog Park and Dog Lover. Which one is like quote unquote wingspan but for dogs? And but for Dog Park, I don't have information for that. If you have any
Oh,
game
it's dog
requests,
park.
you can go to the gaming library website. There's a section for G Live, not G Live, GL game requests, and then it is always checked out by the product purchasing team and Mr. Store. And then if we're able to get it, we're gonna get it for sure. And then we have Luvin saying Evergreen versus Earth. Dot dot dot. Earth for the win. This is the good question. Evergreen or Earth? Earth or Evergreen? I don't know yet. I like Evergreen because of the art more than Earth. But for Earth, I like that there are animals in there.
And then
So,
there's details as well of the places and
yes.
all.
And then last one, uh, oh
Cat in the
no,
box.
we weren't able to check it out. Cat in the Box and Kulit Ko. You know what? Cat in the Box, play.
Yeah, it's a trick taking game, so it's definitely play. I saw the art. The cat looks so cute.
All right. And then last question. Wait, Calvin, will there be another pre-order of the Meeple shirt? The black one? I think I have it somewhere here. La la la. Is this shirt? Uh for now, the pre-orders are currently closed already because we are trying to get it out by all aboard. But we you can purchase the shirt once it's available online, or you can just go to all aboard. We're gonna have some stock over there for sale. Okay, I think that is our show for tonight. Uh before we end the show, Abby, do you have where can we find you?
So yeah, please do go to our event or join us this Saturday. If you have any questions, please feel free to message me in Facebook. It's Abigail Camille Bondoc. And also I would like you guys to subscribe to our channel, Mochis and Meeples. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. We have a lot of more future contents to come as well, and probably some playthroughs of some games hopefully in the future. And yeah, so yeah, thank you, Dwayne, for letting me come into the show.
Yes, so thank you very much as well, Abby, for joining us tonight. It was super fun hanging out with you, and we'll hang out some more this Saturday for the game day. Anyway, that is our show for tonight. Again, just play more games, have fun. We'll see you in the game days. Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Doo-doo-doo.